Serious people that have serious money want serious evidence. You're doing it for conversion. So I have this rule of 100. I do 100 videos because everyone who comes in is pre-sold. First of all, we're going to split this into two buckets, okay? We're going to be talking about now B2B sales, right? So B2B sales, and then we're going to cover B2C, okay? So, right, first of all, with B2B sales, as well as to a degree B2C, the first thing that people are typically selling is themselves, okay? You're selling yourself because your company is you. The number one mistake they make is that you don't pre-sell yourself by building your personal brand. Now, people get it wrong because they think personal brand is part of the business of distribution. So let's call that distro. Meaning, oh, so I need to post on Instagram, I need to post on LinkedIn, right, so I can grow a big following. No, it isn't. Branding is about conversion. Because everyone is famous in the eyes of 15 people. And those 15 people are the people that you pitch. And the people that you pitch that actually have an intent to buy from you will run their due diligence on you. And if you don't look like a practitioner in your space, then you're just some person talking through a screen or some person over the other end of the line. So I always like to ask, all of that stuff you say, Geeta, but I looked you up online. There's no resume, Geeta. Where's your resume? Where's your resume? Where's your resume, Michael? You said you've got 20 years of experience in the boating industry, but you've not written one blog about events. Where's your resume? The other guy that I spoke to, he's got 2 years of experience, but he's got 100 blogs. And he's got this really long YouTube video about everything that you need to know to get your event perfect on a yacht. I'm going to go with that guy. I'm going to pay him 3 times as much money because I was running my due diligence, because we had a great conversation, but then I went away and I saw that, maybe she's just a good speaker. In B2B sales, this is going to help you pre-sell as well as post-sell, because everyone's running due diligence on you as a person. I have one business for reasons that are nothing to do with my business. We won a contract with several hair transplant companies because I went to Turkey and I got a hair transplant when I was just before COVID. And they said, oh, we don't understand anything about SEO, but you got hair transplants, we're going to go with you. I was like, oh, brilliant, amazing. I've won other work because they said, oh, I just noticed that you got an active blog. I didn't read any of it, but you got an active blog, so probably you're an expert. Amazing. We went with you because I watched you in Newham and you did this sales training and I saw that you actually do full day sales training. So I went with you. Okay, brilliant. When you send your emails out, you can attach all of these materials. When you send your messages out, you can attach all of these materials. When I'm recommended to your nursery, I can look your nursery up and I can find all these videos that you're doing about childcare. So then I go with you. So you need to do that as an overlay to help distinguish yourself, okay? So conversions. We have 100 videos on our pet channel for pet relocation. So I have this rule of 100. 100 of whatever it is before I start any outbound sales. I do 100 videos. So they go out twice a week, 3 times a week. 100 videos, twice a week, 30-second videos. That's 50 weeks, that's a year's worth of content. Growth is a bonus. Right? And we can discuss that when it becomes apparent, but you're doing it for conversion. The rule of 100 is really important with content. There's content for every single niche everywhere. Every single niche. I'm going to press you a bit and say if you're not confident communicating through content, you're going to have a limit on what you can do and grow. It's a problem. It is a problem. Sales is basically communication. And if you communicate in person, then you need to be able to do it in a recorded format. That's how it is. Serious people that have serious money want serious evidence. And that's where you can let your brand content do the talking. And that's when also you begin to scale yourself, and then you can have salespeople step in because everyone who comes in is pre-sold.